need all the tea. Are you guys ready for the tea? About how they have gotten to this trail and have started this trailblazing career. And I can't wait to hear all of your insight. I just hope everyone here is ready for this. So this first question goes out to all of you. Is everyone ready? So I'd love to know, we would all love to know, how did you get started with MAC? And what was your first experience with MAC? It could be about a product or in-store. Let us know.
So I got a gift card, okay, for $25. And at the time, that was like a lot of money for me. So I went and bought Trax eyeshadow.
Oh, yes,
yeah,
Trax.
Trax. Do you guys know Trax? MAC Trax eyeshadow. And I thought I was popping. Like, you couldn't tell me anything. I was popping with my little Trax eyeshadow.
I know you were. I know you were. I don't
That
doubt
was my first experience with MAC. Yeah.
Incredible. Thank you.
Amazing. My first experience with MAC was with, actually at the Beverly Center. I was getting my makeup done for prom. And I was like, I want to look like Adam Lambert. And like, if you guys look at those photos, it's like full on like black smoky eye, like feeling myself. But yeah, that was like my first experience. And yeah.
Yes, prom. I love it. Thank you.
All right, mine was similar to Shayla's. It was with product. I walked into a MAC counter and I didn't even see anything. I just saw a quad and it had like a beautiful pale pink, a bright turquoise, navy, and a purple. And I saw that and I wanted it. And then I looked up and the most beautiful person I'd ever seen was like, can I try that on you? And I was like, oh, hell no. Because first of all, I just got my headgear off. I was wearing a Rainforest Cafe shirt with frizzy hair. No one was putting anything on me, but it was like my piece of that experience of seeing this counter that I'd never seen people like that. And I wanted to be a part of it.
I love that. Thank you, Alicia. First experience or product?
Oh my God, my first time, my virginity. What's up, Beautycon? Wow, that's more like it. You know, I was that gay kid that was too scared to ask for myself. Raise your hand if you're one of those people, right? So I walked into the store and I was like, you know, I'm looking for a foundation. It was Studio Sculpt for my friend. I asked, it was for my friends.
Yes.
And I was like, hi, I'm looking for a foundation for my friends that's like this color, but it's for my friend. And she goes, do you want to swatch it? I was like, yeah, you can swatch it on me. We're the exact same skin color.
Right.
Please. It's for my friend, though. And she's oily. She's real greasy and oily. I think she's a little plus size. She's also Filipino. Yes! Oh my God. Mahal. Yeah, that was my MAC Virginity Pop. That was my first product. A foundation.
Incredible. I love all of these first experiences. Moving right along. Question number 2, everyone. This is to every single one of you. I want to hear from you. What was the most important thing that you learned at the MAC counter? Or, of course, you can even share a memorable story, something that really touched you while you were at the MAC counter experience you had.
Well, I was with MAC for, I'm a veteran, honey. Okay, I was with MAC for a very long time.
Or maybe the first thing you learned. What was one of the key pieces that you learned at the MAC counter?
Okay, so I learned everything at MAC. I used to work at another place, and I came over to MAC because MAC was always like the cool, like all the cool kids were at MAC. Artistry was all about MAC. So when I first started with MAC, I didn't know how to do makeup, so I learned everything from blending to color theory. It was almost like going to college for makeup. That was MAC for me.
I love that. Well said. I mean, I think MAC's training is second to none, and I love that that was your takeaway for sure. Thank you.
Like you, like MAC was like my training. I didn't know any makeup, but what I learned was to be like, just pretty much, like, just like not follow the rules with makeup. You know, I was always like a cookie cutter. I'm a Capricorn, so I'm very like, you know. So it was very just like you can do whatever. You can use different textures or different products or just create whatever. It was like makeup is fun, so yeah.
It sounds like you're quite the mixologist from that, and
I
I'm
am
loving
actually.
that.
I love playing with textures. I love like mattes and glosses, so yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I'm still at the MAC counter and I'm still learning, but I think But I think that the biggest thing from MAC is just to accept everybody with open arms. I think that a lot of us that work for the brand or have worked for the brand, maybe I wasn't always the popular kid. I was the black sheep of my family. And so it was nice to go to a place where I could be me, and that was the best part of me working there, was that I was truly me. And so it's nice to see that we have a safe haven for anyone to come to.
Speak the truth, Alicia. Yes, that all ages, all races, all genders is at the core of it. So I'm so glad that was one of your takeaways. Thank you for that. Patrick, tell me more.
I think when I walked into MAC, I'm from Florida, so I worked in a very high volume, like busy store where tourists were. But when I worked at MAC, I looked at it like Hogwarts and Harry Potter. You know, like there was different artists that I saw were talented, super great at one technique. So whenever I looked at my girlfriend, she would do liner amazing, and then this one would highlight and contour amazing. And whenever they would do like a makeover, I would just bop on over like Harry Potter, right? And just sit there and just watch them just do makeup for hours and clean their brushes. And I think with makeup, there's not one degree of like, you know, there's no PhD in foundation, there's no doctorate in certain levels of makeup. So I feel like you're always gonna learn something new, whether it's product, application,
Yes.
people, kindness. And you know what, makeup is a one size fits all, and that's what I learned at MAC.
Thank you for that. It sounds like every single one of you has that nurturing, shareable moment with your team and with your experiences at the counter. I'm extremely obsessed with all of these stories. I want to know more. We're gonna have the kiki after this, beyond. So I'm gonna take this one to you, Alicia. And if you guys don't know, Alicia is an incredible trainer for MAC. She's currently with the brand, and I can't wait to ask you this question. So you're still working with the brand while juggling other incredible ventures in your career, darling. How does MAC play a prominent role in your creativity as an artist?
You know, I think that in juggling anything, like so much of the world is based on relationships. And when you get out there, you really see how many people are affected and connected to MAC. And so it's been nice. Even I have my MAC family that I love, and I couldn't imagine not being with them, because that's really what the brand is. It's just a collection of amazing people brought together in the same DNA. But I think that as you venture out and you start to experience other places even like this, you realize how deep the roots and DNA of MAC goes, and immediately you can look at someone and be like, dang, I know, you're from MAC, I got you. Like we understand each other immediately. And I think that at MAC you're always allowed to play with who you are and practice your craft and kind of scribble outside the lines. And I think that that's given me confidence outside of the counter to be like, this is me, and I'm excited to put that out there. And if people like it, that's awesome. And if they don't, then maybe I can get them to like it eventually.
Yes, I'm loving that diversity. I'm loving that you feel that freedom, because I see that. And if you guys aren't following Alicia, at Peace Love Alicia, you need to go there for sure. Now, Shayla.
Yes.
This is for you.
Ooh.
You've gone to collaborate with several brands throughout your career, which I love following you in that moment, your journey. So tell me, how did your MAC experience foster your ability to venture out into the makeup world? Like, leave your nest that you felt so comfortable with and feel comfortable going out and doing more?
Honestly, when I used to work at MAC, and this was a few years ago, they always encouraged you to freelance. They encouraged artistry. Honestly, like one of the things that I really take from MAC was just the encouragement. Like they always encouraged me to get out there and work. And I feel like that kind of grind that they taught me, not only to like pull, you know, customers in and get them in the seat, but also to do your own thing, I feel like has really helped me to just be independent. And it's really, they like started this journey for me. Honestly, like without MAC, I don't even think I would be here, because they taught me everything. Oh
my gosh, I'm so touched right now. Because I mean, honestly, it sounds like they empowered that, and I love that they feel comfortable doing that in general, and also that was your takeaway to venture out and do more.
Yeah, I feel like with MAC and they just like really encourage you to be artistic, to be yourself, and just to be the best that you could be.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm loving that. Thank you for your candid answer here. And this is to everyone. how did Mac's credo of all ages, all races, all genders, and the celebration of individuality affect your career in beauty?
I feel like my first experience with, I guess, inclusivity was with Mac, because for a long time that was like one of the only brands that women of color, men and women of color, could go to and find their shade.
Truth. Seriously.
No, really, like, so
In the
it's like
landscape
all
at the time, you know?
Right, and
Yes.
when we would go to training sessions, it was always about all ages, just everybody. Like, makeup isn't for just women, it's for everybody, and that's one thing MAC is all about.
I love that. Thank you.
Well, with MAC being such an inclusive brand,
Hey,
Hi!
yes, some Brian Love. Yes.
Well, it was the first brand that I could actually feel comfortable being like a boy in makeup, you know, and just being like who I truly want to be. Like I was always like ashamed of being super feminine. Now, like I feel like working at MAC was like me like coming out and blossoming and being like, this is amazing. Like I'm so blessed to be who I am, you know. So, yeah.
Thank you for that.
Embrace your
and do you
femininity.
guys mind if I switch up the question just a little bit? I just would love to know how that same messaging impacts your content creation, and of course, if you want to share an additional story about your interaction with that and your moment with that at the counter, I'd love to hear that too. But I just feel like you guys are such incredible content creators. Like, how did that mantra affect your content creation?
Well, I think, you know, I'm a gay individual in America, and I think that it hasn't always been represented, and I think that the ability to put yourself out there as someone that's different is looked at as a strength now, and that wasn't always the case. I think that for a long time, the beauty industry was very homogenized. You would look in a magazine and you saw the same exact faces, and I think that for us to be in control of where makeup is going is a really powerful moment, and I think the strength comes from being exactly who you are, and that allows us to build the content that makes people want to look at it.
I love that. Thank you.
That was very pageant.
Patrick?
I think beyond any other brands, I love you, bitches! Yes!
Yes!
We are here to change the world. MAC is here to change the world. We're here to change beauty standards, all ages, all sexes, all races, all genders, all types of people, you know?
seriously.
And it's just amazing to see that, you know, that there's a brand and there is product and there is artists and there are amazing trainers to validate that, because there aren't many families out there that do that. But MAC, for me, I'm Filipino, bitch. Like, my parents did not, oh, hey, sister. You know, they wanted me to be a nurse. How many of y'all see the Filipino nurse, right? Right?
Right here, they're like, okay.
Yes, honey. No, but I think with MAC, like these artists are there to help you, and it's very much like a family, and you get to learn, and you just have to be a sponge. Like, go to a MAC store, ask for the Patrick Star collection, ask them to teach you how to do a liner.
Okay.
Right? And it's just amazing to see, not like when I was asked to do the collab, it wasn't about me, it was about a brand supporting me, that they can put my gay ass all over the world so that another young boy or another young girl can see someone that's unconventionally beautiful, that's confident, represented in all stores globally, online, and that their dreams can come true.
Boom.
And that is what MAC is, makeup, art, cosmetics, one of the most leading brands in the world today, and I'm so honored to be here. And these are incredible people, and just ask. Don't be afraid, because life opens up when you do.
Isn't that the truth? Like, being transparent about your goals and dreams is so huge and so important. And like, I want to take a deeper dive with you about that, about your collaboration with MAC, Patrick, if you don't mind. Can you just describe, what was the creative process like? I mean, I feel you so much when it comes to how you were represented in all these collections. Can you just reveal the creative process with us?
Girl, I felt like this is the analogy that I say all the time. This is my official title, y'all, on paper is key artist collaborator. Write it down, key artist collaborator.
Oh, that's cute. I love that.
It's so official.
Very.
But it was literally like having Octomom. I felt like Octomom, like having like babies and just cooking these babies and then just like birthing one baby at a time, one by one, and push holiday, and push spring, and push summer, bitch. Like, you are gonna have collections on collections, and it's never been done. And I think that the creative process also is they gave me free reign to do whatever. And I said, say what? I said, say what? You really want? I said, are you sure? And Mac was like, whatever you want. You can shoot the images yourself. You can do the videos yourself. And I said, I'm gonna make a music video. They're like, all right, just post it. So, and that's how we came out with Got the Glam. And it's just crazy to see like, just Mac just validate me. I think I was just unbelievably shooketh to the core.
Incredible.
And
Incredible.
I thank Mac so much.
If you were to choose a baby that we've seen so far as a fave, do you have a favorite?
I think, oh, you like Summer? Which one do you like?
All of them, right?
I like my first one. There's nothing like your first love,
I
you know?
Yes.
She popped my cherry real good.
Holiday.
She was real good. Yeah, it was
Can we
awesome.
just get a woo for Patrick Wu? Because I mean,
Woo!
that was a beautiful shade. Well done. Well done. I had to take a nod from you, Seth. Brian.
Yes.
Yes, Brian. As a celebrity MUA, you've seen his work. Come on now.
Maybe,
Seriously,
yeah.
Amber Rose, like what an incredible canvas that you get to paint on the regular.
She is beautiful.
She looks like an angel all the time. Such beautiful work. So
Thank
tell
you.
me, how do you connect with Mac when it comes to being a pro? Like, how do they help and support you?
So I think MAC is an amazing brand, and they like are like all races, all sexes, all ages. I feel like they're always on trend with like the products. They're always launching new stuff, and like to me as a makeup artist, that's so important because I want to be like trendy. Like that's what I love about like makeup. I don't think you can ever learn like makeup because there's always changing and evolving, and there's always new trends. There's always new textures. There's always everything. So I feel like that's like a brand that they're always like MAC is always like a brand that's always on top of it. So.
Completely. And
amazing.
she's always camera ready.
Yes, she's always glowing.
I'm
yes.
loving that. Well, I'm so glad that Mac is there for you when it comes to that. Like, I mean, that's where it's founded. So I'm glad that you are feeling that moment.
I love it.
And this goes to everyone. How does your previous work for Mac continue to impact your career today and into the future?
I feel like because I worked at Mac, hey, hi. Hey girl, hey. I feel like because I worked at MAC, I have just a clear understanding of skin tones, of undertones, so that when I collaborate with other brands, because MAC hasn't, no, because when you collaborate, you kind of have an understanding of everybody. When you work at MAC, you really understand all different skin tones. I'm really all about inclusivity and making sure that if I'm creating product, I'm creating it for everyone. And Mac kind of gave me that background. Like they taught me about every single skin tone, every undertone, and I'll just never forget that.
I love that.
I
And I
know.
love that you were part of Fix Fam and
Yes.
that whole rollout.
I love Studio Fix Liquid. You guys have to get into that. It's bomb AF.
True story. Love that. I co-sign for sure. What about you, Brian?
So with me, I think just like learning with different like playing with makeup. Pretty much there's no like rules and just being free, and you can be just free. I guess I don't know.
Hashtag be free from Brian.
Hashtag be free.
Love it.
Well, my journey is still going.
Yes.
And I think that what I love about MAC is that you do have the ability to grow and kind of spread your wings, but also there's a family that you can grow into. And I found a career with MAC and a space where I get to talk to like-minded people and hopefully ignite a little bit of a flame to make people inspired and want to push themselves to be a better artist and be a better person in this retail space. And I think that it's really, I open my phone and all of my favorites are my best friends who work for this brand that are like right here, which is amazing.
Yes.
Because it really is a group of family, and it's my stability and it's my heart, and I love working for the brand, and I love the ability to find my space in this brand as it continues to evolve. So it's the journey continues. stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. I love it. Thank you, Patrick.
I think what Mac taught me that I'm applying today, I think, is being just conversational, being vulnerable. Because, you know, when you're at Mac, it's like first contact with a customer, and they trust you for their wedding or their prom, and it's a big deal for them. And I think you really have to turn it on and create a relationship really fast. And I think that's why I've been successful with my channel and social media, because you're able to make an instant connection, and that's what I learned at Mac. Hi, welcome to Mac. What would you like today? You're beating my face today, boy. And I think, you know, you're able to build a conversation, build a script, and build like a relationship with that person. So from Mac, person to person, and then now through YouTube or through social media, through a screen, through a phone, if you're able to do that on screen, you're able to do that in person. And that's what I learned, is to transcend beyond the character, beyond the screen, beyond the customer, to develop that relationship. And that's a tip. So today, there's so many beauty lovers out here. Make a new friend. Turn to the right. Say hello. Now, say hello to someone you don't know. Turn to the left. Tell them how good they look. Make a new friend. And yeah, follow me, bitch. Follow me on Instagram, you know?
Yes.
Like, make a new friend today. Beautycon is about connecting with people that love what you do, that like what you do. And I think that's why these events are so amazing. And I think that's what Mac has taught me, to transcend beyond those relationships.
I love that. It's so
Can I
perfect.
add to that
Of
also, just really
course,
quick,
please,
just what you
please.
said? I feel like Mac really taught you how to work as a team, and I feel like in the beauty community, like, you know, we're all in this together. We need to work together. You know, we need to work together. There's no competition in beauty. There's room for everybody, and it's really important, like Patrick was saying, is to network. You know, we're all in this together. You know, we're all figuring this out together. We're working together, and just to kind of piggyback off what you said, Mac has really, they teach you teamwork and to be a family.
Yeah, there's no school to YouTube or to social media. I can't say, oh, I want a PhD on Instagram. No, I was following Shayla before Shayla was, you know, like when she was working at Mac. And I was like, oh my gosh, she knows how to do, she was doing celebrities, and I was like following your work. And it's just amazing to see her grow and have her collabs and, you know, to sit next to her. Isn't she so sickening? I want to punch her. I'm going to punch her flat stomach.
Oh, girl.
Girl, you are so snatched. But just
Hashtag keto diet.
girl, I say Frito diet, okay? And chili on top.
I love that thread. I love that consistent thread of family, relationships, communication.
Yeah, but you have to learn, like, there's not like, okay, I'm gonna get a textbook and look up how to be a YouTuber with 3 million subscribers and land a Mac. There's no, so I think when you connect and you ask them, like, hey, what practices are best for you? Like, what time do you post? Like, what works for you? What time zones and stuff like that? You'll learn as a community, and you all will flourish together. So make a new friend today and learn.
Yes, I love that message. Being a master of your craft, building relationships, and loving all of these positive vibes that are so much so a part of the energy at the brand. I have a few moments for some questions.
Ooh.
I'd love to hear from you. We're getting mics out.
Hello everyone, my name is Lillian from Nigeria.
Hi.
I came to Beautycon 3 years ago and I met Makeup Shayla.
Hi.
I really wanted to say I am so proud of your progress, and in all of
Thank you.
Beautycon's work with and the makeup brands with inclusiveness, I was thinking, why don't the makeup brands start coming out to Africa? I noticed they played a lot of Nigerian songs when you guys were coming out. You guys are big out there. They know you, Patrick Star. They know, like, all of you guys. We use a lot of the products, and then I see, like, how the brands take you guys out, like, you know, travel for exposure and things like that. I think Nigeria will be a great stop.
You see these people right here in the pink? You talk to them.
Okay.
They in the front row. They got the money.
Yes, I love this.
They got the money,
They got the
honey.
money
All right,
right
team,
here.
Christmas time, FYI,
You see
Christmas
the-
time.
you
There's
see
so
the
many
official one?
events, all the big companies, all the telecom companies.
Snatch the
partner
one with the
them.
glasses.
We
Get
want to
him.
see them.
Yes.
Let's
I
get
see
Nigerian
it.
passport
Shayla,
stamps.
while I
Yes.
have the mic, I want to say I really would love to work with you, and I'll be so buzzed if I can actually bring you to Nigeria.
I would love to come to Nigeria, honey.
Amazing. Thank you for that plug. We're all going to get
Thank you.
Nigerian passport stamps immediately.
Yeah.
We're coming. Do we have time? One more time. Okay, 2 more questions? Okay, yes.
Okay. Hi, Patrick Star. Hi. Hi. I'm Filipino myself.
Yes.
And like you're one of my like idols that is actually like Filipino, and like I look up to you, and
It's all good. Feel it. Own it, girl.
I really love you so much in this industry, and like people who like are on TV. I don't see that much of like our race, and when I see you on your Instagram and YouTube, I feel so inspired, and I
Yes.
Can you pull her ass up here? You know what? When she sits next to me, I need all the fucking cameras to zoom in on us so there's 2 Filipinos on this fucking bench.
Yes.
Okay. What's your name? Yes.
Welcome.
Where's my assistant? Get my damn phone. Come here. Hurry up.
Yes,
They're charging us extra
make
for
yourself
this.
comfortable up here. True story. You guys have your
Yeah.
photo op over here while we get this next question. This is our last question. I'm loving that so much.
Hi, Patrick. Okay, this is for all of you. My name is Victoria, and I flew down from Portland, Oregon, just for Beautycon.
Yes, Portland.
But I wanted to know if you guys have any suggestions for anyone that wants to pursue makeup or fashion or anything like that on social media as a career, because sometimes, like, that's something I really want to do, but I kind of feel like I don't know what direction I should go or what things I should start off as. And Patrick, I'm Filipino too. I met you over there.
Yes.
That's a great
Filipinos
question.
are busy out here in California.
Yes.
Nurses and mothers.
Shayla, do you want to take that first?
Yeah, so when it comes to posting on Instagram and starting your business, starting your beauty brand, I feel like you just have to constantly put out content. So everyday posts. Don't worry so much about what someone else is doing because they're not you. Just worry about yourself and what you're doing. I think sometimes people get so caught up in trying to do what the next person's doing, and really you just need to be true to yourself. So if you're trying to say you're a makeup artist or you want to blog or whatever, make sure that you're posting every day. If you're not on YouTube, get on YouTube. It's scary. YouTube's a scary world, but get on YouTube, upload every day. Just try and make sure you're constantly putting out content. And it's scary at first because you're literally putting yourself out there, and people, not everyone's super nice, but you just have to do it. I think the hardest part about what we do is actually doing it. So my tip to you is just constantly put out content. Even if you're like, I don't like this picture, or I don't like just do it. Just put it out there. That's like the best tip I can give.
Yes, it's so good.
Just do it.
Just do it. Anyone else want to chime in on that?
I would say just be yourself. I think, everybody, pretty much, people, look at you, and they're going to, notice something special about you. And because nobody's, the same, People have different journeys, and I've learned that so much, with makeup. So just be yourself. People are going to notice. And trust me, people watch, so a lot of people are watching, so.
So good.
And you're
So good.
gorgeous, okay? I can see
Yes.
you from here.
Beautiful.
Hurry up and get started. You know what? Again, as someone who has worked for the brand for 17 years, I am so validated and have so much gratitude for all of your support and all of your love, and I'm so thrilled to be a part of a brand that is a chapter in all of your incredible stories, and I can't wait to see what comes from your incredible minds. You're all so inspiring in your own way, and I hope that everyone took a teaspoon, a gallon, or what have you of inspiration from this incredible panel. So I thank you all, and I hope you
Thank you,
enjoyed
guys.
Tales from the Mac Counter.